What's up? This is Saladin Salam for King Corso, kind of the press and the Neapolitan Mastino Historical Talk. Hopefully y'all having a lovely evening. Me just chilling. But y'all just want to say a little things, say a little something about the current events that's going on. Because actually on some other stuff, I really don't want to participate in the negativity, bozo stuff that's going on in the Corso world. But I do want change to come. And due to the fact that the video, Jimmy's video, has come out, is doing well, a lot of people had a lot of things to say, negative things to say. My thing is this: ICCF, you guys make enough bread in your registry that you can have our own telecast and you can have your so-called professional people doing what y'all do. It is what it is. And that goes for Saks as well. But what I'm going to do is do my own telecast. It has to be done. Documentary situation. And the truth be manifested. Because at the end of the day, you guys make a lot of money promoting I feel the wrong dogs. You might say that, Saladin, well, in fairness, we feel that you're promoting the wrong dogs. Because there's a misconception that, people will say that the American dogs are a breed of their own, the American bred dogs, I should say. And that's a totally bull crap and a lie, man. People get the recovery aspect of the breed misconstrued, the time frames and etc. And this is where the confusion comes in as well. And for your question, Anthony, that you asked anybody, everybody's supposed to be an expert. When did the first Corsos come over? Well, when did the first immigrants from Italy come over? And that's the answer to your question right there. Because they brought their dogs over, a lot of them. So Corsos were here. I'm not saying they were being bred here. I'm not saying that. And I'm going to say that again. The Italians did bring their dogs over. A lot of European countries brought their dogs over. Doesn't mean that their dogs hit the mainstream type situation and they were being bred here and being sold. So it is what it is. Far as the dogs being sold over here in America and being kenneled was 88. Was 88. Now, far as private kennels and etc., it might have been sooner. God knows. But as for the neo 70s, maybe 60s, and I'm talking about early 70s and maybe late 60s. So that's that with that. And then it doesn't take an expert. It just takes an individual that knows in research, point blank. I'm glad that you took the position, Anthony, with that epilepsy situation. At least your registries are starting to step up. But the bottom line is to it, you're still not doing enough. You're still not doing enough. But it's a start. So with that start, I commend you on that. See, I'm not a hater. Yo, word up, I'm not a hater. Just do the right thing by the breed. And I'm with you. Doing the wrong thing as far as promoting the wrong types, I'm not with that. You trying to beat the American dogs up, or those dogs were band dogs. My thing is, like, you're trying to give the Italians a pass. And that's not correct. That's not how that's going to go down either, Anthony. It's not going to go down for you like that. Because if you're going to beat Mike's family up, then you got to beat them Italian recovery enthusiasts up as well. And stop patting them on the back like a job well done when they actually brung in the epilepsy that's basically contaminating the breed right now. And all these other dog traits that's running around. Because these individuals didn't know how to breed dogs. It was about making money. We're talking about poor Italian farmers. You know, these guys are Some of them are zoologists. Some of them were dog breeders. Like the Mavelli brothers was German Shepherd breeders. They wasn't even any type of Malosula breeder. And again, like the Americans, I should say, us over here, we breed a better dog. The reason being because a lot of us know how to breed a performance dog. A lot of us know how to breed performance dogs. There's a blueprint over there in Italy. I think y'all should really follow the blueprint. And now they're scatter breeding again, trying to get back to rustic dogs, and it is what it is. And I don't care what you say, Anthony. You cannot believe everything you hear out of certain breeders' mouths. And it's the truth of the matter. You taking Neapolitan breeders that were jealous, and I can't even respect these guys, so I won't even mention these people's names. But yo, you're gonna bash Mike's dad when he dies after he's passed, and then you want to go in and talk about band dog stuff. If this was the case, these dogs wouldn't be cookie cutting. Derek Masto is the ongoing Corso breeder here in America, ongoing. He's still making pretty much the same dogs that he was making back in the early 90s. It is what it is. The dogs are still cookie cutting. You cannot say that with a lot of mainstream bloodlines. But you want to talk about band dogs. Know what you're talking about. That's all I have to say with that. Know what you're talking about. You're talking about the standard. The standard was actually trying to get away from the history. Pablo Barber's book indicated this. This is why he left Saks, because they were breeding other dogs into the dogs. They wanted to do so, and they did so. To get a reverse scissor, Barcher did not reproduce the reverse scissor. I noticed that you scathed and you ran away from that question. You and a lot of other enthusiasts. I'm supposed to be the bad guy, the ass clown, and all this other fugazi stuff. But yet you're running from the questions, though. You're running. Why you running? See, when I put that history out there, it is what it is. It is what it is. I felt that Mike's video should have been more intense. He should have went into more in the depth with the history, broke certain things down, told the factors about certain dogs. It would have made it more interesting, and more people would have been intrigued. But it is what it is. And with Zeke, not mad at you, bro, at all. Because again, you got to play a neutral part. Then I do understand that. So at first I was kind of upset, but now I'm not. Like I said, I'll make my own, and life goes on, and that's that. Because the truth will be manifested, like one way or the other, bro. So like at the end of the day, with, you know, like the Corso world, you saying that I'm lying, then you have to say Flavio Bruno is lying. You have to say Pablo Barber is lying. You have to say all these people are lying. And my thing is like, yo, you have eyes. You have eyes. So I'm showing you some Santilli bred dogs back 30 years. So Santilli bred dogs, not completely, because now the bloodlines have been mixed. I'm going to say that again. The bloodlines have been mixed. So now it's not pure Santilli line. It's like, you know, other people's stuff as well. But still in all, they still kept that phenotype. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't believe currently today that nobody has Santilli dogs straight up without no other bloodline being ever introduced into it. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like even back then, you had the these other kennels that was up, like Blancho kennel. He was getting a lot of import dogs, and a lot of our dogs have his input, his imports in there as well as the Serbian stuff that came over. The God has got some, you know, and everybody else. Ed has some dogs from Pugla and etc. Even Alerix has some dogs from Pugla. Like, this is the history, man. This is the history. So not all dogs that's dealing with the Santilli stuff came out of the Santilli stuff. A lot of stuff came from back in the day stuff. But what I am saying is that the Corso, the quality of Corsos, which I'm seeing an improvement, which is great. But overall, the majority of the dogs are not the quality as they used to be back in the day. This is the truth. This is the truth. Like that or not, these are the facts. In a Corso, you should have better quality. You should be getting better and better and better. And a lot of us, we aren't. You're basically keeping dogs that shouldn't be bred and you're breeding them. You're breeding them. Dogs that have other dog traits, you're breeding that. Some of us, we don't know. Others, we definitely are aware. But it's not about preserving the dog. It's not about protecting the breed. It's about money. So now I was accused of that too. Like, yo, he's a puppy miller. He's this, he's that. Not making no money. YouTube is free. Facebook is free. Again, I got to say this again for the farmer. I'm not begging none of you to stay. Please stop. Everything that I say, I did that on purpose though, so that you would do it. That you would do it. That you would go back and tell these people that, yeah, people have informed me that you've been talking about me. And then other forums, like, you took me off. I don't care. I don't get on your forums. I don't even say nothing. I don't even say nothing. I don't say nothing. I'll be very respectful. I don't come out my face. I don't say anything. I'm not spying. I don't care what happens on your forum. My thing is, at the end of the day, too, I noticed that a lot of you not educating people. So it is what it is. So I made my forum to educate the masses. And that's what it's been doing. It's been educating a lot of people. So, again, if I was wrong, prove me wrong. Why nobody's bringing up evidence in books? Yo, I challenge Saladin. I got the evidence right here. This is what it is, and put that thing forth. None of you top enthusiasts did that. None of you did that. Yo, listen, yeah, he's lying and he's telling the Lord, but look at my dog. Look at my dog. Hey. That stuff is fabricated. That stuff that he wrote. I didn't write that. Flavio Bruno wrote that. Showed you where to get it from. You can go on his web page right now on the internet, look him up, punch, put it in English, read it. It's there. It's there. Like, yo, come on with this stuff, man. Like, again, man, for the Corso's sake, do the right thing by the breed. Do the right thing by the breed. That's what I'm going to advocate, man. And that's it, man. It's not about no Satilli line. It's not about no American Corso against no Italian Corso, because there's no such thing. Please stop saying that. That's garbage. That is garbage. One more time. That is garbage. Corsos vary in bloodlines. Corsos vary in bloodlines. There are big Corsos over there in Italy too. Big ones. Huge. 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 Have nothing to do with no Satilli lines. Have nothing to do with American bred Corsos. They're big. And you have small ones and you have medium ones. It is what it is. This is what the breeds consist of. Always. Always. Nah, Saladin, you're lying. Research. That's all I got to tell you. Research. Knock it off. Don't come with the new wave. Sats introducing the new stuff, because now I went from boxer to Great Dane to Barvels. And stuff is crazy. And you can see it. No Corso should look like no Barvel. Definitely no bull mastiff type Barvel. Like, no, like, come on, man. That's not the traditional dog, man. That is not. That is not. It is not. You're mad at me because I'm indicating and telling people the truth. Like, are y'all serious? Are you serious? And everything that I get off cap, it gotta come from Mike. That's a lie. Like, that's a lie. Stop saying that. That is fabrication. Hold on.